Guys, this is it. The third episode. We're
Yes.
moving.
We are so excited.
We're moving. I'm so excited, man. But I feel like growth will come with time.
Growth always comes with time,
Yeah, but please, guys, you guys loved us from day one, and you've been subscribing to our Facebook page. But you are not subscribing on the YouTube channel.
Please
The
subscribe.
numbers are not.
You are liking, you are viewing, but please subscribe to our channel. And
We
also
need your views. We need your subscriptions. Then
and
we need you to
turn
like
on
and
the
share.
notification
Exactly.
Don't
Please,
forget.
guys, we bear with you.
Yeah.
As soon as you watch our show on YouTube, press subscribe
Press like
and press share.
and turn on the notification button.
Ooh, that was so cool. Alright, guys, this is it. This is the third episode, like I said earlier on. We're excited to be bringing you these episodes weekly. And today, it's just the two of us.
Yep.
Omega is not around. Shout out to Omega. And where's Brendan?
Not around. Shout out to Brendan.
Brendan might be on his way right now. I don't know.
You jumping?
Yeah, but now, I'm beginning to like this two-man setup.
What you mean?
Yeah, like this setup.
Okay, maybe
It's
they'll
looking
take the
mwah.
next one. They'll take the next one.
Yeah. I think next week they gotta do it by themselves.
We'll be watching.
Just the two of them, and then we'll be watching behind the camera.
Big shout out to the men behind the camera right now.
Oh, yeah.
One man crew.
Yeah, exactly. We gotta introduce him by name.
Okay.
His name is Raymond. Say Raymond. Say Raymond.
The phoneraman. The cameraman.
The phoneraman, the
Yeah,
the
phones
cameraman.
And cameras and everything.
He's controlling all this picture, right?
Big shout out. Big shout out.
Big shout out. Okay, guys. What are we gonna talk about today?
Today is an exciting one.
And it's a burning issue too.
Still trending.
Yeah, man.
I feel like we are not gonna be talking about everything today because it's big, it's huge, it's broad.
Mm-hmm.
Youth challenges in the modern world.
Exactly. So I feel like today is gonna be one of those hot topics. One of those topics that I feel like after we drop this episode, or they're watching now already, after they've watched this episode, some of them will hate us.
Well, it's you always get hated or rated.
Okay,
But,
fine. So let's go with the rated. They're going to rate
Yeah, they have
us.
to rate us. Come on, guys.
And for a change today, we decided to shoot on a different view and perspective. The picture is coming out nice.
It changes my
But
thinking.
today, I don't even know where we are. Take a guess in the comment section where we are.
They know.
But we invented this place. We realized that there is this place lying around, and we gotta shoot from there.
We gotta make use of it.
And I know the other guys will feel jealous.
Just
about
trying
it.
to utilize the resources we have.
Exactly.
Whilst we still have.
And the view. Check this out. The view.
Nice.
The view is coming out nice.
Outside.
Alright, guys. So today is a worrisome topic, and like we said, we are Afro Saints, and we're gonna be talking about those things that affect the community and also the church.
Yeah.
So today we planned on bringing you the topics or topic. We have social media, we have pornography, we have peer pressure.
Peer pressure.
Is there one time that you want to share with us when you felt pressured by your peers? Have you ever been in those encounters in life
I'm just
where you
thinking
felt like you are under pressure, but it's this thing that we call under peer pressure?
I mean, yeah, it's always been like that, but I'm trying to recollect on which one should I share.
To have what? He doesn't have any example. I feel like he's always been
There's
the
a
one
difference between-
pressuring others.
There's always a difference between, like having one and having many.
Oh yeah. But I feel like in this instance, since you don't recall any of those experiences, you're the one pressuring others.
I can pressure someone. I mean, like,
You've been the perpetrator all this while. And someone's child out there has
I
been a
can pressure
victim.
you to do good.
Yeah, that's still peer pressure.
Yeah, is it better?
Yeah, but normally peer pressure is defined as like the bad side of.
Yeah, that's, I don't know. So like, I'm trying to understand. Are we supposed to be looking at it from that angle or both angles?
No, well, we are
Or it is,
moderators.
or it has a different.
We talk about it from all angles. But I'm saying in most cases when you hear about peer pressure, it's always the bad side.
Yep.
Like people will be like, Peter, if he wasn't with that friend of his, Elvis, he would have turned out to be a good guy. Or you hear Sister Komia one day, your mom saying, if Peter hadn't met Raymond, he would have turned out to be a good kid.
Yeah, it's always about, you know.
Like, there are only few instances when they refer to peer pressure
they don't
in a
even
positive way.
They don't even use that name for it.
They don't. It's like they use a different name for it.
Yeah.
So they'll be
Role
like,
model or something.
yeah, they'll be like, Elvis is a good guy. I'm glad he got to meet my son. Or he got to meet my daughter. But if it's the opposite, they don't say it. They don't mention it. It becomes peer pressure. So I feel like the society always, define it in a bad way.
Yeah, that's how most things have become now, So, peer pressure. I feel pressured right now.
No. Do you? You feel pressure to do what?
To talk about the times that I was pressured.
Yeah, but we asked you for a recollection of one of your memories. You couldn't come up with one, so you were never pressured. But no, but I was. Have you ever been in those encounters where your mates are getting like nice phones? Oh no, let's go back to school.
Okay.
Your mates are getting like these nice backpacks, or these nice uniforms, or these nice cell phones. I went to school, by the way, the time when cell phones were becoming a huge thing in school.
Okay.
So your friend has a phone and you don't.
Okay.
How would you feel?
Pressured?
Pressured. Peer pressure.
Well,
And that will lead you somewhere.
Yeah,
Many of the victims of peer pressure, when now it's being talked about, they will be like, he felt the pressure, so he went on to steal a cell phone from someone. They will never say about this thing of like, he felt pressured, then he went on to buy himself. They won't talk about that. They won't.
Even if it happens.
Yeah, they won't. They won't.
Yeah,
peer pressure is always the bad side about the story. Why?
So are we here to establish the balance?
Feel like today we're gonna be judges. Never mind me changing my voice today. I'm gonna sound like a judge.
You.
Yeah. Like putting a balance on peer pressure. I mean, I'm wondering, is there anything good that comes out of peer pressure?
We say it like.
Is there a positive effect to peer pressure?
I think so. Like I remember.
What exactly?
I'll give an example. Yeah. Now I have a recollection.
Hey, here we go. Spit it out.
I mean, I was just thinking. Look at us when we were about to go on mission.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you know how we went on mission.
You felt the pressure.
We're like many of us. I'm sure someone out there felt the pressure.
Did you feel the pressure from someone?
I also felt the pressure. I mean, just looking at these guys of my age, man, they're just flying. So and so has been called to go and serve this place. So and so has been called. Man, I'm like, so when am I gonna be called to? It was a good thing actually, but then, the pressure came with a little desire, a little bit of it.
Yeah.
But I feel like the pressure worked well on me.
So, are we here to establish that you went on mission because you felt pressure?
I don't want it to sound wrong.
No,
because I don't like how people will take it.
Like I told you earlier, peer pressure is always...
read the disclaimer again and again before you quote me wrong.
No. The society will always associate peer pressure with the bad kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
So, like you said, going back to your example, are we saying you saved the mission because of peer pressure?
Not like, I can't say like peer pressure alone
Oh, there are many other factors
Yeah,
in
many
there.
other factors. I mean, like,
Yeah,
you
but
look at,
let's still
we're just looking at
look
this
on the
particular one,
on the peer
the peer
pressure
pressure.
side.
You know, just saying it sounds like, sounds so
Let
wrong.
me conclude that for you. I think you saved the mission because of the good side of peer pressure.
The good influence.
Like I said, peer pressure is defined as the influence, right? From your friends, from surroundings, and so forth. But never mind how people try to look at it in a bad way. I feel peer pressure can also bring about the positive results.
Yep.
Like there's some who would say one day, because of this influence, I was able to do this much.
Yeah, and I like how the words are like two of them
Mm.
going along.
Mm-hmm.
Peer,
Mm. Then
pressure.
pressure.
I mean, who are your peers? Who do you associate yourself with? I mean, like, someone told me this, like, you know, you are always gonna be of influence all the time.
But is it a fact that birds of a feather flock together?
They do.
Those are your peers. So if they're onto something bad, are we saying you're also in it?
I met a friend who was like, I don't believe in such things as peer pressure.
Okay.
Yeah, they were like, everything just happens in your brains, how you take it.
No, that's the pressure. That's the effect.
Yeah, they were
You feel like your mates are doing this
you gotta do
and
it.
you're left behind.
Yeah, and,
So of course your mind is gonna tell you, Elvis, you're left behind. You need to catch up to the wave. Your
and,
mates are onto this level, so why are you not on it?
and how you react to that is what counts.
Yeah, that's the peer pressure.
That's where the pressure comes from within.
I think
So,
it
so do you think people give you pressure or you pressurize yourself? You give yourself pressure.
man, there are times you feel pressured. There are times I felt pressured.
But you were pressuring yourself. Pressing.
No, that's not me pressuring myself.
Okay.
Okay, so the peer pressure, I think it translates to like some sort of competition.
Okay.
So they are your mates, they are your peers. You spend time together. You realize that your friends have these things that you don't have, or are doing these things that you are not indulging in. So you feel left out. You feel alone. You feel like I can't fit in anymore. So for you to fit in, the pressure now is acting. The pressure.
So it means like.
It's now pressing you to join the crew. You
So
get
you
what
might
I mean?
you might end up doing things you don't want to do.
I think it depends. On the bad side, yes, you might end up doing things that you don't want to do. But because you want to fit in the crowd, you end up doing them.
Don't you think on the good side you might also end
But
up
also
doing
on the good
things?
side, let's talk about it. Let's say your mates are successful.
Yeah.
They all have certain accolades. Like they've made it in life. Is that not defined as peer pressure too? You feeling like I need this.
We don't define it as peer pressure.
I know the society starts calling it with a different name.
Everything changed when
But
it's
is
good.
that not peer pressure too?
It is.
But it's just that it has a good effect on.
So we don't call it that.
So we don't call it that.
There's a different
They have to stop. Whoever came up with this has to stop. It's all peer pressure. At least that's what I think.
This is
At least
not
that's what I
official.
think. At least
These
that's
are
what
opinions.
I know, but still expressing our opinion and our mind on this. It's all the same. Good or bad, it's all the same.
It's all
It all still
influence.
sounds like peer pressure. It all depends if you feel like you need to catch up on the good side or catch up on the bad side. You still gotta find a way to fit in.
One way or the other.
One way or the other. There's no way you're gonna remain aloof, alone, doing your own stuff. These are your mates, these are your peers, these are your friends. Okay, let's establish that they are bad influence. Wherever you go, you find good friends, which are the opposite from those, the bad ones. What do the good friends teach you? Or how do they influence you? It's still peer pressure.
Okay.
But it's just that in this instance, they're leading you in a different way. On a good path, to say.
Yeah. And when it's a good path, we don't use
Yeah, we don't call it peer pressure.
And I'm sure, like,
We wait till you become a victim of something. When parents start calling you names, like, hey, Peter,
then you have a name.
I told you
Bad guy.
not to be with that friend of yours. You see now where we are. That's when they start calling it. Yeah. It's just that Peter is listening to his friend a lot. It's a peer pressure. No, I feel like that sometimes. I think when we look at this, we're taking it the wrong way.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know by definition. I don't know. The guys, please lecture us on this. No, we allow ourselves to be taught, but as far as I know it, what I've been taught growing up, I started, resenting the word peer pressure because I thought it was only associated with the bad stuff.
I'm sure that's what everybody else think.
So you start to feel like, well, if it turns out to be bad, it's peer pressure. But what about the good influence that we receive in our lives?
Then it has a different name.
What is it? What's the good name?
I don't know. Like,
And I say it's still peer pressure. No, serious. Like it's still peer pressure. Who let them be the judge?
can we define it a little bit better than they do?
I don't know. We can't
say
even come up with
we
that.
establish this as a balance, and everyone will accept it.
Who? Who's everyone?
I mean, like everyone. Why are we here, by the way?
It all depends.
we're trying to reach
If the
to
people watching are here, maybe
Don't be pressured.
maybe we could have been in an argument right now. But all I say is don't feel pressured. Because sometimes, when you feel pressured, you start doing certain things. Of course, you're going to go the bad way. Because you feel the pressure. The pressure is... Because imagine, I feel like instances where they refer to as peer pressure are those moments when you feel the heat and the pressure, then you go out of your morals and your ways and start doing like bad stuff.
Yeah, it's
Because remember, the key is fitting in. So for you to fit in, you gotta have what your friends have. So you then find a way to have those things.
you gotta have the same feathers.
Yeah,
So that you fly together.
exactly. So for you to acquire the same feathers, your sauce.
There are things you gotta do.
Yeah, there are things you gotta do, and then now that's the bad part. Because sometimes maybe you are a kid. When you are talking about this, we refer to the youth. If you're a kid, you don't have means of acquiring the same things. Your parents don't earn the same way. Your lifestyle are not the same. So your friend has a nice, cool jacket. You start to feel like I also need the jacket. You don't. Your parents might not be able to afford the jacket at that moment. So you improvise. You come up with your own ways of getting
Your own solutions.
Yeah, your own solutions to the
Or maybe like your friends will help with some sort of solutions just to get you where they are,
Yeah, which will be like bad solutions, because maybe you'd never know. Like,
And usually when you have the pressure, you are not really in a position to be, rationalizing,
you can't even rationalize. Come on, you are a kid. You're a kid.
It's another thing.
You are still a young man or young woman. You don't earn your own money. Or maybe let's say you are an adult, but whatever you need to acquire is outside your budget. So you start thinking of ways to acquire whatever thing you have to acquire.
All because of the pressure.
Yeah, or because you feel like, my mates have made it in life and I'm left behind. Think about the success stories. So in Africa, owning a car is not just
A real car.
I mean a real car. Owning a car in Africa is a success emblem.
Yeah.
People will look at you and be like, what? Peter is now driving.
That's
He has made
progress.
it. That's progress.
Successful.
What else? What are the examples? Marriage sometimes,
Marriage,
I think always,
especially.
especially in church.
Marriage is a success.
Yeah. In church,
Straight after mission, you need to marry.
yeah, they'll be like, yeah, you have just got off your
You
mission,
need
so
to
please
succeed.
now you need to succeed in this kind of way.
Marriage.
Get married.
Yeah.
So they'll look at it as an achievement, straight out of the book. But do you
Getting a
agree?
job,
Do you agree it's an achievement?
marriage?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Really? Support your answer.
Marriage is an achievement.
Why do you say so?
How do you tell if something is an achievement?
I don't know. If it's a certificate or a degree,
Then
you
it's
gotta have a
Oh,
certificate hanging
You
on
have a
your...
marriage certificate? Yeah, don't you?
I'll let the audience decide on that.
It could be an achievement for some.
No, but is it an achievement?
Marriage?
Yeah.
Yeah. What have you achieved in life? I got
Oh,
married.
yeah, I got married. Yeah, I got a spouse.
I have a spouse.
Oh, yeah, now this is progress.
Yeah,
No,
you-
but the society, yes. When you get married, if you're a man,
Uh-huh.
they will look at you and be like, yep, he has a sense of direction.
Yeah, you had to set goals for it. You had to make plans for it, and you got it.
Hmm. And if you're a woman, they'll be like, yeah, she is organized. She is well mannered. She
Yeah.
behaves. Have you ever heard your mom like...
Behaves enough to be in a marriage.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, she's well mannered.
Oh,
You
come
see?
on.
You see? She's a nice person. That's why she got married.
I'm just like thinking about such moms who be saying that pressurizing their kids.
Yeah, there are such moms. Shout out to all moms, but sometimes, you take it too far with your daughters. Serious, because they'll be like,
I
yeah,
won't comment.
behave like my mwana wa my ningi.
I won't
You
comment.
see, my mwana wa my ningi got married.
My potential
Eh?
mother-in-law is watching. Won't comment. I don't want to be misquoted here.
No, you won't be misquoted. You won't be, because eventually, whoever you're going to marry will be the right kind of person for you.
Of course. why
Yeah.
not?
So you would have made a stride and a decision of
Shout
like,
out to
yeah,
my future
this is
wife.
the right person.
Yeah.
Do you have in mind already about this future wife you're talking about?
Oh, come on.
Do you have a name already?
Don't give me the pressure. So you are married. Now I feel the pressure to
No, don't feel it that way. It's not peer pressure.
It's what?
It's not peer pressure.
you are asking
It's the
me all
guy.
those
It's the good kind of influence.
Okay, it's not called peer pressure.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
Now you've
If
established
I-
a different name.
If I influence you to get married, it's not peer pressure. At least that's what the society
It's
feels.
good influence.
Yes, the good
Setting an
influence.
example.
Yeah, exactly. They'll be like, yeah,
Man, oh man.
ever since my son started associating with this guy, oh,
He got married.
he got married. And I feel, going back to the achievement question, if marriage is an achievement,
Uh-huh.
have you ever seen like the happiness that parents have when you get married?
Yeah.
Whether you're a woman or you're a man, man, people will be happy, celebrating.
It's like you graduating at school.
When I got married, man, my grandmom played the radio and started dancing.
It means it's
That's
an
when I felt
achievement.
like,
I
wow.
made it.
So I was depriving her of all this joy, all this while.
Yeah.
Like she danced, man. If I recorded a video of that, I don't know where the video is now.
Go watch it.
But I shared it on my WhatsApp story, and I was like, wow, I think I made my grandma
Look
proud.
at go.
Yeah.
There you go.
She danced, man. She danced, started singing, the African kind of way, ululating. I'm like, oh, okay.
Look at go.
She was really waiting
Yeah,
and
so
expecting for this.
For you to achieve.
For me to achieve
Just like
marriage status.
It's like you graduating school, you know.
And don't even talk about the
Degree.
wedding, man. Or the excitement and happiness on people's faces. You would tell
remember.
that, yeah.
I was there.
You were there.
I was
The
there.
cameraman was the best man.
I remember the cameraman dancing. Shout out to the
Yeah, but I was nervous on that day. I guess I should say it was an achievement.
It
I was
is.
nervous.
It is.
I don't know why, but I was nervous. I couldn't even eat, by the way. That's how I felt. Oh, the weight.
The cameraman said he
The
was
cameraman
not
is
eating
saying
food.
something. No, he's lying. He's lying. He's
How is
lying.
the audience good here?
No,
What
no,
the
no, no, no,
cameraman
no.
is saying?
No, man. No, no,
Anyways,
no, no.
anyways,
No,
anyways.
the day before I ate very well, the other, no, I think I started feeling the pressure the week. You know, I got married on the 27th of August, the final week to the wedding. Yeah, I felt it. That's when now
Things were about to
everything
get real.
started feeling. Yeah,
Things
everything
were
was
getting
about to get
real.
real. So I started feeling now like, okay, so I wasn't joking when I said I was. You start to feel
This
like
guy.
coming up with a way out, an excuse to tell people that, guys, you know what?
I want to
I was
withdraw.
joking.
I was joking.
I'm not yet ready.
Ah, you don't joke about life.
You don't joke about, yeah, hey,
Not
you
such
don't joke
things.
about life,
Don't
man.
joke about marriage.
Those events,
It's too serious. It's a
yeah,
big of an achievement for you to joke about.
yeah. So it's an achievement, and if anyone is influenced to get married, the society don't call it peer pressure,
Good influence.
but they wait for
Set
you
an
to
example.
dump your wife,
And then
and then they'll be like, yeah, Elvis was associating with Peter who's not married, so Peter influenced my son to dump his marriage, and then they start calling it peer pressure. They'll start blaming the friends. I'm like, it's gonna be about those friends.
there's always something connected to your friends.
Yeah, but
All the time. Either it's good or it's bad. You want to know someone? Go look at their friends.
yeah, and someone said that show me your friends and then I'll tell you who you are.
Isn't that true?
Do you think your peers define you?
To some extent.
No, man. There is no going halfway on this. You gotta go all the
Oh,
way
come
in,
on. There is
agree,
always,
yes,
there is always
or
another
you
side.
deny it.
You know, we love looking at the other side.
No, but when they see your friend, they see a reflection of yourself.
It depends on which of them.
No, but they're your
Because,
friends. You definitely share certain
yeah,
attributes and traits.
that's true. We just share traits
You
and
have certain
attributes
things
like
in
everyone
common,
else,
so
but
Hmm.
I don't think my friends would define me.
you don't think so.
I don't think so. I define who I am. Although we have certain things we have, like we do that are in common.
Hmm.
It's just like everyone else. You can have something you have in common with someone who's not even your friend.
Yeah.
So yeah, you define who you are.
Okay. So you're arguing that you define yourself. It's not about your friends.
It's not about your friends. It's about you. It's not about anyone. Nobody defines who you are. Like you define it better. The things you do,
Hmm.
the things you say,
Mm-hmm.
and what you think.
That's some heavy stuff right there. That's some heavy stuff right there.
Yeah, I
But
mean that's
okay,
why like
so you're saying friends don't define you.
yeah.
But then we are back to this the phrase birds of a feather flock together.
It's different feathers. Yeah, they do flock together.
Yeah.
But how
Also,
far true is that statement?
so you see one bird, you know what the rest of the flock look like.
But you know,
Hmm.
okay. I don't totally agree to that one. Birds of the same feathers.
Okay, fine. So that we won't let this be an argument. Who drop it? Who drop it?
I mean, if you let your friends define who you are,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
That's where, like most youths, like get the pressure from.
So you be friends, but then you start to follow the crowd.
Yeah, you can be friends with someone, but it doesn't mean become who they are.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. That's true. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one.
I mean, that's where the pressure comes in.
Yeah.
When you feel like
When you
okay,
start to feel like I need to be like them.
maybe that's who they are. That's not who you are. You end up doing things you don't even wanna do. You end up being places where you don't even wanna be.
So basically, in a nutshell, you're saying to the youth that you can be friends and be different.
Yes.
You don't have to do the same things.
You don't have to
You
do the same things necessarily.
wow.
Not all the time, not all things.
Yeah,
Pick
yeah.
out the good stuff. I remember on this other episode we were
Hmm.
like talking about like I was talking about my trainer, just looking at him. I
Yeah.
mean, I was like, okay, I was trying to pick up just the good things from him. I think
Mm-hmm.
that's what will help you, not feel too much of the pressure, especially the negative influence.
You're right, man. You're
When
right.
you pick the good stuffs,
Mm-hmm.
look at yourself and say, okay, they have this, I don't, and I don't have a means
I don't have
yet.
means to acquire those things.
Because,
Yeah.
we progress at different stages and levels. Because
Yeah.
I feel like, in as much as people acquire certain things in life,
Mm-hmm.
they feel like maybe it's progress. And with that, you might feel pressure that I'm not progressing because I haven't acquired this at this age or stage.
Yeah, but progression is like a metric of measurements, right? It's a way of measuring something. So I
Yeah.
guess,
And sometimes we measure the wrong things at the wrong time.
yeah, I know, I get you, I get you.
So
But that's some heavy stuff, man.
man,
That's some
Afro
heavy stuff. I
stance,
feel
we're
like,
gonna go heavy and deeper.
yeah, Afro saints will dig deeper and
Yeah.
go further, further
You know
deep.
what's up?
Mm. Yeah, yeah, but I'm looking at peer pressure in a way where you start to no, but alright, fine. So let's talk about this, like
Okay.
peer pressure. We're still stuck on peer pressure.
Peer pressure.
So did you feel pressured that now my friend has a social media account, so I gotta jump into
It's
even if you didn't have any
I
device to get
gotta
to the
admit
internet?
that pressure did hit me.
Oh,
I
he's been
mean,
pressured.
you
He's
look
been
at your
pressured.
friend,
Mm.
maybe they have this nice phone
Hmm.
sitting next to you.
Exactly.
They show you their handles,
And
what
sometimes
they've been
when your friend
posting.
has a nice phone,
Yeah,
they feel like they're showing off. They feel like they're showing off. Of course, it's you seeing this, but you always see them carrying this
I
phone in
know
their
they gotta
hands.
come out, man. You gotta see it. That's why those
Yeah,
people
yeah,
have
yeah. They
nice
always
things.
be
You gotta see
keeping
it.
it the way you have to see it.
You ask someone why they have nice things,
Uh,
certain nice things. They want people to know and see that, okay, I can afford this.
yeah. So the first time you created, let's say, maybe a Facebook account,
Mhm.
was it because you wanted to, or
Gotta admit,
it was after you saw certain friends of yours?
I gotta admit, I didn't even know what Facebook was all about. Like, I didn't know most things,
Mhm.
you know. But then I just, like, everybody be talking about Facebook.
Yeah, the pressure in the
Yeah,
air.
it's just like Instagram and any other social platforms,
Mhm.
TikTok. I'm like, okay, everybody be talking about it. So, I mean, I just wanna, like, go check it out. What's up? Wasn't it? The first time I created a Facebook account, I didn't even really understand what was going on.
The first time I had a Facebook account, I ended up deleting that one. It had like
How
9,000
many
friends. And to
accounts
think
have
about
you
it,
had?
no, it was two.
Okay.
So back in the days when Facebook became a thing in this country, I created one. But then I didn't understand what was the purpose for having Facebook. I think that's the dangerous part about internet and social media.
Mm-hmm.
Because some guys today, or kids or youths, they're just getting exposed to it without even understanding what it is.
Yeah.
Like, I know we talk about the effects of social media, but I feel like that's the first point to talk about. Do they really understand what it is before jumping in? They don't.
So there's a connection between the peer pressure
I
and
think there
where they're
is.
going.
I think
There's
there is.
always
Man, come on.
like a
I'm the
thin line.
mastermind here. I connected the two. I quickly came up with an example.
I see you flexing.
Transition into
Okay,
the
okay.
other topic. You see?
I feel the pressure.
No, like, they don't understand what it is.
Yeah.
They don't know what it is for. Like you said, when you created a Facebook account, you didn't understand what it was for.
Yeah, just cause everyone else has it. I'm like, okay, let's see what's up.
One thing I think I understood was it's a platform where you can have friends. Like I
Okay.
said, I had 9,000 plus friends. And I can tell you, maybe I only knew 100 of those. The 8,900, I didn't know them.
And you're always like around people, be like, okay, can I have your Facebook?
Yeah, yeah,
Can I have
yeah.
your Facebook?
Are you on
This
Facebook? That
guy's
was the
just saying
question.
like,
Are you on Facebook?
someone is telling you like, okay, so I saw this on Facebook. Someone posted this on Facebook, and
Exactly.
you're like, there, you're using that, tiny phone that doesn't even
Yeah,
support.
man. I remember there was like Facebook, Waplog. I don't know. These are the
How old are
different.
you?
I'm way too old, man.
Waplog. I don't even
When
know
when
what's a waplog.
you don't even know it, man. I remember these days I was like in Form 2. Waplog was a thing, man.
Okay. That's
Facebook
it.
was still coming up. So Waplog was a thing. You get in there, create a profile, start requesting other guys to be friends. But then still going back to Facebook thing, how I acquired 9,000 friends. Everyone I saw,
You
every profile picture I saw,
send a friend
add friend,
request.
add friend, add friend, add friend. I didn't even care if this person knew me or what.
You just wanted to reach.
Yeah, I didn't
someone.
even understand about mutual friends or what it meant.
What is it?
Yeah. So the Facebook account, I deleted it like 3 years ago. I was like, no, this is a dangerous account to keep because I don't even know all these people.
Friends. Real friends, fake friends.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't call them fake friends, but they were like
Some accounts are
unknown
just,
friends.
some of the accounts are just like dots.
Yeah, yeah. Now that's the dangerous
That's
thing.
the
to
fake
do.
friends.
That's the dangerous
And
thing.
it's
to do.
crazy. Like,
You don't even know who's on the other side of that account
Yep.
and what their intentions are.
Yep.
That's the danger about social
Especially
media.
when they know you and how much you be posting like every day. They know you're a real human being.
No, but let's talk about this.
Uh-huh.
Do you feel safe posting your pictures on Facebook or
No.
any social media platform?
No.
Man, that's like giving everything to the public. I hate the fact that
Just-
I'm sorry if I offend any of our audience on this, but there are people who are like addicted to posting. They'll be like current what. They check in at a restaurant, they post a picture. They
order
check
food.
out of a restaurant, they post a picture. They eat the food, post a picture.
In a car.
In the car, post. Oh yeah,
Outside.
the car is way too serious because you find the people with like keys in their hands, man.
Yeah.
When they get on the picture, the
Somehow
keys
you-
have to be visible.
They're just like
They have to
flexing.
be to appear in the picture.
They have maybe other intentions why they're doing it. But
No, but you're giving out your
talk-
information
talking
to the
about,
public.
Like talking about like how safe I feel. Now I no longer feel safe posting stuff on social media platforms, especially my pictures, especially on platforms like Facebook.
Yeah.
Just this past week, I came across a channel,
Mm.
and then I viewed the channel,
Mhm.
and then the icon, like the profile picture,
Yeah,
it was someone I know. Okay, so I thought maybe it's their channel.
yeah.
So I went and asked them, like, okay, so you have this new channel that you never told me about, and they're like,
This
okay,
person is jealous with the noise.
I don't have.
These are the dangers of shooting outside. Sorry, guys, if you felt the noise, but today we tried shooting
Just
outside.
giving us the pressure to buy a car like that.
And why is he even putting that noisy sound on his
Oh, come
car?
on, stop being a hater. He's just.
So you were saying
Yeah,
the
I was saying,
icon was the person you
the
knew?
icon was the person, and some of the pictures that were dropped there of the same person.
Yeah.
And then I went and asked them if they have a channel. I would love to be part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I viewed the channel.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, why didn't you give me this link to the channel?
Yeah, yeah.
And surprisingly, they're like, nah, I don't know anything about it.
The stolen identity.
Yeah, so that person does post
Mm.
social media platform.
I feel sorry for the person.
So you gotta be careful, like, man, the kind of content you post, especially when it has to do with your
Nope.
pictures.
Like, it's you telling the world where you are, what you are doing,
Exactly.
what you like doing. Like,
Especially
it's easy to keep track of you,
You
in
know,
your lifestyle.
post like current
Mm-hmm.
location.
Current what?
You're
That
telling
was
us
a
where
thing
you
on
are.
WhatsApp, man.
Current
People be
what
like
what?
current what?
And that-
There's Peter. He's at church.
And you drop a pin
Yeah.
location emoji.
Man, that's dangerous. We're using these tools, not realizing that they can also be harmful.
Yeah. But you know, there's always the good side and bad side of things. It is good that we have internet. Now we can make podcasts.
Yeah. I know. We have
But
fans from everywhere. Shout out from shout out to our fans from Ghana,
of course, Ghana,
DRC, USA, South Africa.
Kenya, Tanzania,
Mm,
Mozambique,
mm,
South Africa.
mm.
Okay, Nigeria.
Wherever you are watching us from, man, shout out to you. And it's because of the internet. Yes,
Yeah, it's a good thing.
we're saying yes, it's a good thing.
And that's why we are here. I mean, we said we want to give people something good, something better to scroll at and look at. You know, something
But
inspiring.
about that, do you feel like we are competing with the celebrities who are spreading like different agendas from ours?
Man,
You look at the internet, man, it's like a library of different things. But at the same time, there are things that are trending every day, every week.
now it's like the bad stuff trend more than the good stuff.
Of course.
Is
Of
it
course.
like because we have more people spreading the bad stuff than the good stuff? Because
Or do you think it's about us, the internet users? Maybe that's the stuff we're looking at. We are looking for. Because think about it. Most of people who spend time on internet, like most of them. Oh yeah, actually, you reminded me about something. So there was a statistics released by Potras, you know, the governing body that monitors or regularize the internet usage and so forth. So they released the stats, man.
Okay,
And last week I was reading the article. You know what they say?
hit me.
They were saying like there was a huge percentage that's going to internet users, and the traffic is all pornography. Like most of the internet traffic in Zim right now, it's pornography and adult content.
That's what people.
And I
are
was
looking
like, what? This is so wrong.
for. I'm not surprised.
Are you not surprised?
I'm not.
Why? You have to be surprised.
People have normalized the abnormal, and it has become like what they've normalized is what they look for.
I'm afraid, man. Nowadays, I'm afraid to even go on Instagram. I'm telling you, I'm being honest.
Can't remember the last time I was on Instagram.
I don't get it. Like, now you look at our sisters or daughters out there, they feel
Yeah.
like they just have to post whatever stuff to get famous.
Yeah.
And you gotta have to wonder why they're doing it. Every week in, week out, you hear stories of so and so posted pictures that are terrible, bad. No, the bad pictures.
And they leaked.
Yeah, we don't know now who's posting them. Honestly, say that they leaked or the person did it on
Is the
purpose.
owner or
Yeah,
like
we don't know,
someone else?
but you look at the result. Eventually, the person becomes a celebrity.
Yeah.
Like the person have millions of followers. You wonder, like, what? Are we even
How?
looking for right stuff on internet? Do we even understand what it is used for? Do we understand what is the internet? Do we understand what is social media? I fear for the youth in the church and out there. The younger generation. Or including us, we're still the younger generation. I'm still young.
You say you're old.
No, I'm old. Not old.
Older than me.
Yeah, I'm older than the
lot
other
of people.
fellow younger generation. Come on, don't give me peer pressure right now.
Oh, come on.
Yeah,
on.
don't.
There's always gotta be some form of pressure, you know.
Yeah, but now the pressure you're talking about. You feel like any sister, any brother out there would just want to go online, create a page, start posting this horrific stuff
And they're
to get famous. Yeah, to get following. to get comments or to get trending.
Is there anything we can do about it?
No. What do you want to do?
We just keep releasing videos like this on episodes. And
Yeah, like I said,
that's
like you saying actually,
yeah.
one of our objectives is to show the world that there is still good side of the internet. So we are part of
The good side.
the good community on the
The
internet.
good influence.
Good influence.
Good peer pressure.
Good peer pressure givers. No, like seriously,
Services.
yes. Like
Yeah,
the reason why we're here, why we started all this
uh-huh.
was because we felt like, man, people are getting lost online.
Yeah.
And everyone is thinking, oh, the way to make it online is not to have many friends, but is to start posting the crazy stuff. And that's how they feel like, yep, we're gonna make it this way. And for sure, some of them are. They post a picture, boom, career made.
What kind of career though?
No, like,
Ambassador?
no. Have you ever wondered about what are called social media influencers? What are those people,
They
man?
just post like
What are those people? Honestly, what are those people? What do they do?
most
Social
of them
media
they don't even
influencers.
have anything that makes sense that they post though. It's just like pictures, like
I hope you're not digging on those people now. Because if
nah,
they watch our channel,
disclaimer. Disclaimer.
they will hate us
I'm
for sure.
protected.
No, but we're saying the truth as it is.
This is what
What
it
are
is.
social media influencers?
I don't even know the real definition.
How did that come about? Some are even using that to be a career today. Oh, what do you do? I'm an influencer.
What kind of influence?
Social media influencer. Like,
Oh, okay. Who have
okay,
you
it's a thing
influenced?
now. What influence do you give?
Nice pictures and videos.
Yeah, but what are they teaching the younger generation
Nice
that they need to
poses.
post those things to?
They're giving the pressure.
Man, I feel sorry for the upcoming
thing,
generation.
Like, that's the thing, like where you said, I feel like we're just digging into social media, like platforms and all that, when we don't even really understand what it's all about.
And
You
now I'm starting to even feel that look at the companies who are like endorsing these influencers.
Yeah,
They're getting like business deals, endorsements, and so forth.
Yeah, they're looking at how many people follow you.
So they don't care
They're
about
looking at your
the
trends.
message or whatever people pick or learn from these influencers. They only worry about the numbers.
It's gotta reach out, For them, it's their stuff, their products, their services. It's gotta
Their
reach
mic-
out.
Sheesh. So you're saying no one cares now about the
So much-
upcoming generation?
So much hate might come from this, but that's the truth.
No, but that's the truth.
Yeah.
That's the truth. And from a gospel point of view, man, this is like one of the challenges today.
It's the perilous times. It has been prophesied.
Oh,
It's coming to
now he's
pass.
digging into prophecy.
No, I'm just like, you're the one who brought it up. But I mean, one way or the other, we gotta get back to.
No, but we have to talk about it. Anyways. There is no way we have to shun away from this, shy away from this. No ways. Internet is a good thing. All these two social media platforms are wonderful things. Help people to reconnect and so forth. But now,
I feel like everyone has just become too casual with internet. Even the people that these young ones are supposed to be looking up to, they've become too casual. To such an extent that a young one may not see the danger before it attacks them. Why? Just cause someone older than them is doing it. Someone they look up to is doing it. And they're doing it maybe the wrong way and they're aware, so it becomes as if it's normal.
so maybe before we sound like we're attacking someone right now,
Okay.
do you think that there are good social media influencers out there?
Of course. Yeah. They are.
They are
Yeah, they are.
like good.
social media influencers. influencers.
Okay,
They're still there. They're just like few.
there are few.
Yeah, they're
So
outnumbered.
let's come up with a rough estimate. Like 90% is bad, 10% is good. No, this is just an example. This is just an
I
example.
wouldn't know, like.
But look at them.
Uh-huh.
The 10% who are good,
Uh-huh.
are they getting like endorsements? Are they getting like the support? Because they've made a career out of this. But do you think that they're getting support from businesses or people around them?
Most of them, if they don't have a firm ground, they might end up also turning to the other side.
Yeah,
I don't
they'll
think
start
they're
to feel
really
like,
making.
yeah, we gotta
Yeah,
switch
you gotta switch
to the
sides.
other side. You know, we gotta start promoting this content, not
Yeah,
this one. This one is
because
not going anywhere.
maybe that's all they do for their lives.
Why is it when you post something educational online, you get less views? But post something that is crazy, demeaning your morals,
Because
you
bad
get to
news
the
travel
top,
faster.
#1 trending this week.
Bad news travel faster than good news.
I know, but why is it the bad news tends to have this effect on people? Like, it's not the first time that we've had bad news. Bad news will always be bad news. But why is it now we start going there, commenting, liking, sharing? Like, we can't wait to share the bad stuff.
Because, like, people have normalized it.
Man, I'm scared of the future, man.
People have
I have a
normalized.
son, and I'm scared.
What you gonna do?
I'm scared of the man he's going to grow
Yeah.
to become.
Because I think by the time your son grows,
You
the
never
age,
know what they
the
they've
age
normalized.
of the age of exposure would have like gone even down. Like right now,
Mm.
someone can be exposed maybe at 8 years old for things like pornography.
Mhm.
An 8-year-old can be exposed, but
That's what I'm saying. That's
by the time maybe your son grows, to be maybe like 5 years or 4 years. Cause that's where we are headed. That's where it's going.
man, I'm scared. But if you are a parent, let's try to imagine you're a parent. I know you're single, but let's try to
I'm a future
imagine
parent.
you are a parent.
I'm a father.
What do you think you're gonna do to help your child understand that, yeah, internet, social media platforms have to be used in this way, like the positive way? What do you think would be the way?
I'm just thinking of like, you know, I'll give an example of the modern world.
Mm-hmm.
We have parents that they have children, but they don't care like what their children are looking at.
Do you think they don't care? Or most of our parents, come on, they okay. So here's the thing happening
Uh-huh.
nowadays. These schools are asking for a child to have a laptop, to
Uh-huh.
have a cell phone,
Uh-huh.
smartphone,
Uh-huh. That's true.
not the brick phones.
That's true.
Hmm? So, and you know that most of the parents, like our parents, this generation's parents, when it comes to understanding what a phone does or the capabilities on a smartphone or a laptop, they have just this little knowledge. Do you think they don't care what the children are looking at,
Or they don't know.
or they don't really understand the scope of things here?
We could establish an equation.
Mm-hmm.
There are those that don't.
Okay.
Yeah. I wouldn't know that like if they choose not to care or that's what's on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give an example of maybe a parent
Mm-hmm.
who finds out that their child has a smartphone that they didn't buy for them.
Mm-hmm.
And I suppose maybe they'll just say, okay, they maybe raised the money or got it from a friend.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think like the parent would monitor the child so much
Mm.
as to see the content that they have on their phone, as to do that kind of stuff. Because for me personally, if I were a parent,
Mm.
I suppose maybe that's what I could be doing.
Yeah, but what do you do? Because you're giving out these smart devices to children, and online They could be looking at anything.
Yep.
And today it's worse. Even adverts are just popping from everywhere.
Ads and everything.
How do you protect your children from clicking the certain buttons? How do you do this?
I feel like it begins with simple rules, house rules.
Yeah, but this will not just be happening in your house.
Uh-huh.
Remember, these devices, they're using it like in public. There's public internet spaces,
Yeah.
there's school
Yeah.
internet access.
Yeah.
Of course, your home, from a technical perspective, you can lock it up, choose what your kids view, and so forth.
Yeah.
But as soon as they step out of the door, you don't have control.
Something different.
It's something different.
Yeah.
You don't know what the public hotspot is going to offer. And today, people are clever, man.
Yeah.
They watch videos like, yeah, if these links are blocked, please use these tools to access the blocked or inaccessible information.
Yeah. Like,
So they're always coming out with a hack and a workaround towards these things. So I wonder, as a parent, what do you do? Can you even manage to protect your children from the effects of peer pressure, social media, and pornography?
I think there is a level.
Mm.
There is like some form of level up to where you say, okay, this is all I can do.
Mm-hmm.
And the rest is left up to them.
Left up to who?
To the child, the youth.
Do you trust the children to rationalize and make the right decisions?
Come on, like you can't really decide everything for them.
I know, but man, now,
That's what I'm saying.
these
There
are
is a
times
level.
where I feel powerless as a parent. And right now, my kid
What
is
else can
just
you
an
do?
infant, a toddler. What about the time he becomes a teenager? What about in the future you have daughters? How do you teach them the stuff? How do
So
you
the
tell
good
them?
thing is about you acquiring the knowledge first about these things.
Yeah, but you have the
know.
knowledge, but you're not gonna
So
spend.
all you gotta do is like also help them to know those things, so that when they face such,
Mhm.
they know that, oh, I've been taught about this, and they know what to do, how to act.
Man, families are attacked from every angle these days.
Yeah, that's how the devil works.
And come to think of it, some of the tools that can either work as and like turn out to be weapons would be these three things we were just talking about:
Yeah,
internet,
and that's
social
what's
media,
destroying most
pornography,
relationships and
peer pressure.
families.
Yeah.
It starts all the way there. And you know what? Things like pornography and bad social media influence, those things are overpoweringly addictive. You know, it's kind of hard for someone to get outside it when they're like.
Yeah,
in
once
it.
you're hooked, you're hooked.
So
You would need like real professional help
I
to
tell
get out
you.
of it.
I tell you.
Or you would need the tender mercies of the atonement to get out of it. But you gotta be strong, because once you're hooked,
Yeah, so
and it will destroy you.
and it's hard to protect someone from even like seeing certain things.
Nope.
Some instance, some situations are just like out of your control.
But I think you can limit the amount of time you spend on your phone or on your laptop.
Because I'm thinking, yeah, that's true.
Because, man, people are addicted to
Usually,
their phones.
you know how people get addicted to their phones
Hmm.
is when they don't have any other thing to do. I mean, I've learned
Well,
this.
They
When
might
you
have
go-
something to do like the first 5 minutes, but the rest, they're just scrolling, avoiding
then it means you have
conversations.
limited things to do.
Aish.
Because if you have like something at the back of your head,
Yeah.
something productive,
You just have to do it and then move on.
you are done.
Spend like, if it takes an hour, you do an hour and then you go.
You are done.
The danger is staying too long,
Too long, because you know.
too long on your phone or online.
Yeah, that's where the addiction comes.
But can you
learned-
stay too long online doing the right stuff? feel like
You get
you
tired.
you get tired. You get
You
tired.
end up not like focusing, and then you end up like looking at other things.
Ish. But I'm afraid. I'm scared of this generation. Even oh man, not just the future generation and the current generation, even the previous generations. I've been in public transport where you see like a man older than I am, way older,
Yeah.
looking at the right kind of stuff on the phone.
Looking at the what?
Right kind of stuff.
Okay, right kind of
No,
stuff.
wrong kind of stuff. Sorry, that's what I
I'm
meant
like,
to
wow.
say. Like wrong kind of stuff.
And what do you think made
Then you think to yourself, like, what?
like what do you think made him look at it in a public space?
Addiction?
He has normalized it too.
Yeah.
He thinks everyone like watches it. He doesn't care who's next
Feels
to
like
him.
everyone is doing it.
Yeah.
Where are our
Right now
morals?
someone can bring something bad and show you, and they expect you to laugh or look at it.
You're like, what? What?
Do
What
you
is
have
that?
more?
No, but I think we've normalized the wrong stuff.
Yep.
Where are our morals going? And what's going to happen in the next 10, 15 years?
And who's to blame?
I don't know. Ourselves?
Yeah, it begins with us. Ourselves, and then the
No, but
influence
internet
we
wasn't
carry.
our invention.
But it was necessary. I mean,
Yeah, it was necessary. I know, but I'm afraid now, like, it's hurting us
but
more
we
than...
can't take it down.
We can't. We
Yes.
have to communicate. We have to reconnect, right? Like right now. This is all gonna be internet. This is internet.
We have the internet.
We are the internet.
Yeah,
But still, the
it's
bad
scary.
side, it looks like it's winning the war. It's
We
getting
need
the best of us.
more of good people out there to spread the good light, the bright light.
Is that how you're
Good
gonna conclude?
influence. No, I'm not concluding
Like,
yet.
we need more of
We
the
are
good
calling
stuff
out.
online.
Sound like Optimus Prime. Calling all Autobots.
Calling all good influencers. Please, we need more of your content.
You know, everyone carries a light of influence in them.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Yeah.
You
So,
will have someone who looks up to you. You have someone whom you influence.
yeah, so it's gotta be the good stuff. That way, I think slowly we can have.
So are you saying we need another podcast? Sort of competing with us?
Don't we have some already?
Do we?
I don't know. I haven't done my researches. I have a feeling.
But are you telling them that they should start theirs?
I mean, it would be for a good reason.
Yeah. Like
Why
we
not?
need to
We need
flood
more
these
influencers,
spaces.
isn't it?
Yeah, we need more influencers for sure.
Good
for sure.
influencers.
Good influencers.
Yeah, so why not?
we're tired of having celebrities known for the
Because
bad
the more
kind
we
of
have
stuff.
podcasts that are good, the more we have them popping up. on
Well, they
people's-
might not be all podcasts, but
you know,
they have to create content
that sends
that's uplifting, that's positive,
Yeah.
that change lives other than destroying lives.
Yep. Yeah.
Because now we start to feel like entertainment is the bad stuff. No, serious.
Yet we have, like,
Look at the definition
good
yekuti vanhu vari kuda kufara. What does the world think kana kuti vada kufara?
they think
Or
pleasure,
think of the
not
definition of
happiness.
mafaro.
Mafaro, it's pleasures, not happiness.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
so,
but it's the bad kind of stuff.
yep.
And now the youth would start to feel like, no, this is what we need. This is the way to go.
Was it always like this?
I don't know. Growing up as you are, we are living in the same same timeline. So
different, man.
I don't know. Maybe I think someday we need to ask the question to someone like in 50, 60 years, 70 years. Ask them, has it been like this growing up even without the internet?
Maybe each generation has its own challenges.
Yeah, it has,
And
but our
ours-
generations
There's a
and
lot.
and these
And it's
generations,
collecting all from the past to bring
yeah,
it to the
like
present.
it has all come to this generation.
As if this one is the focal
Because
point.
this generation has like too much information, too much knowledge, too much stuff. And that's worrisome. Because now all that information is turning out to be like weapons, negative kind of stuff, and so forth. We need more influencers, man.
We need people who do the right.
We need the good kind of peer pressure.
Good pressure.
And we need the right use of social media.
And internet.
Mm-hmm. And we don't need pornography.
But what about TV programs?
Ish, that's another thing. I don't know, like, this world has too many problems. This world has too many problems. Too many problems we can't handle.
Yeah,
What's the best solution? Stop watching television?
It begins with you, man. I mean...
No, but you can make a choice. Choose to watch the right kind of stuff. I remember growing up, we were taught, like, is it for the strength of the youth?
Yep.
We were taught that if you're watching something, it starts going the wrong direction. If it's a movie, leave. Switch it off.
But nowadays, they want to watch that part.
You switch off that movie, the youth will attack you.
TV.
You remember when we used to have camps? And instead of having like dinner dance and the right kind of music, they always want the other music. And when a leader steps in, I'm like, whoa, 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 stop it. The leader is already labeled the bad guy.
So are you saying nowadays we don't have people like that who actually call for things to be stopped?
We do.
Do we? Where are they?
You and me. And the two guys who are not here today. I think we are saying, guys, stop spreading the wrong content.
Just like that. And stop watching the wrong content.
Exactly. Know what to... I like that the internet, there are algorithms that personalize content for you. So if you search the wrong kind of stuff, it keeps popping on your
timeline.
Yeah.
I was watching that.
Like all the ads, they're based on what you search, what you watch, what you're looking for.
Yeah.
I remember when my wife was pregnant, she would search about baby clothes and what baby stuff. Her timeline was full of baby stuff.
That's how it goes.
So these algorithms know what you watch.
And they
know
give you what you want.
Yeah, they'll give you what you want. But then how do you run away from that? Would you run away from the algorithm? Quit? Yeah, I think so. If you see that now it's taking you that way, it's better to quit.
You really gotta admit when it's coming your way. You gotta admit that, okay, now it's going to those ends.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people, maybe they don't see it when it's coming. It embraces them, now it gets like even too late to let go. But I guess there's no like too late on this one. Yeah, you still can,
I don't know what kind of parent I'm gonna be, man, in the future when my kid is now a teenager, or kids when they are now teenagers.
Oh, it's a guy. It's a boy.
That's hard.
That's
hard. Okay, wrapping it up, what do you want to say to those watching this time around? Are you gonna bring your cool invitation? Oh yeah. By the way, we have a soundtrack now.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Is it coming on this episode?
Too bad I didn't carry it with me today.
I mean, like.
Yeah. Guys, the sound you're gonna hear at the beginning of this. Oh, you're already like at the end of the episode.
They already heard.
But the sound that you heard, that you've been hearing, is our official soundtrack, created by the cameraman.
Big shout out. Oh, he's a cameraman and...
Man, the guy is talented. He made this nice Afro Saint beat. We're going to call it the Afro Saint beat.
The beat.
It's nice, man. I listened to it this morning. Wow.
Okay.
I was amazed. I think I even told him that, man, we need something like this. So I feel like now, from now onwards, we're going to create a separate channel that we're going to be advertising here, where they'll find or his works.
Okay.
He's gotta have a channel, man. He's gotta have a
it.
channel. Like his content, man. I'm glad. I loved the instrument.
Big shout out.
Yeah, man. People are
If you
talented.
loved it, I think we all love it.
I'll send it to you. Send it to you. And these guys have already felt it.
think we've had
Tell us what you
highlights.
think about the soundtrack. We're gonna play it at the end also of this podcast.
Okay.
I think, man, the guy is
many
talented.
talents.
That I can tell you.
We're chilling with talented people here. Where
Yeah.
were you all this time?
They were hiding.
And they had to come out during these times of crisis.
This is the time
It is good that
of
you
the
came out.
podcast to shine and spread our talent, our
So many
wings,
talents.
get those feathers we've been talking about,
And fly.
and fly and be nice and good influencers.
I feel
Not
like,
influencer, but influencers.
but you know already, like we didn't go like deeper with this topic. There's like a lot to cover. We just covered like a few, and even those few, there's still like more to talk about on it.
The good thing about this platform is one, it's not gonna be a class or a lecture.
Yeah, yeah.
It's gonna be our own opinions on the subjects that we bring. So we might not cover everything, but those watching, please get in touch with us. You have our social media handles. Post any question.
Yeah.
Anything you feel like we didn't talk about, hit us up.
Yeah, you can also hit
Let's
us up.
continue the conversation on our social media handles.
Yeah, you can continue like giving us suggestions of topics. Would love that. What you think we need to talk about on this podcast?
So I was also thinking of something.
Like what?
Like on the podcast, instead of just having conversations, we spice it up. Every week we'll bring a game.
A game.
Yeah, like a game.
I hate games. Okay.
Like a game we play.
Okay. That'd be nice. To
And
our
those
audiences.
what? Yeah. Like we bring a game that we're playing. It can be a pop quiz.
Sounds like a
It can
plan.
be anything else. I know we're still growing, but it needs to be fun.
That'll make it interesting.
And also, I was looking at the comments from the previous episode, and many reached out. They're like, "You guys, this is nice, but we need you to be formal. We need you to act like you don't know each other." I was like, no,
We do.
we do know each other."
The only thing we don't have right now is a script.
Yeah, we don't have a script.
We don't-
We know each other, so this is like normal conversation.
Yeah, this is.
And I felt like we gotta bring out to them that, guys, Afro Saints podcast is an open conversation show. It's about us being ourselves. It's not going to be a formal conversation type of. We're going to stand out proud as members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And we're going to bring out examples, lessons, in some ways that we can reach out to you and influence you or tell you about us in a fun way. Like, we're going to be enjoying this instead of
Being too serious and
being too serious and lecturing you and stuff.
Wanna get things exciting.
Yeah,
Wanna
like,
keep up with the smiles and jokes and
yeah,
but making positive impact.
exactly.
But I'm sure they'll get to understand how we work as time goes on, as we release more episodes, and I'm sure we'll get to understand them as they keep commenting,
Yeah.
liking, and subscribing.
Yeah, I think they've been playing nice with us,
Yeah,
but I feel like they need to comment more.
more comments.
More comments. We need you more engagement in this. Tell us what you feel. Tell us about what you want us to talk about. Ask us questions. We're glad to answer questions.
We love questions.
We love the show to
Inquiries.
grow and become something, fun and more suitable for you, wherever you are.
Yep.
We want the show to be more exciting.
It's gotta be about you and us,
Yep.
not us alone.
Have different segments. imagine, getting into a question and answer with the audience.
Now for the question and answer segment.
Yeah. Imagine
Okay.
just coming out one day, recording, and you're addressing the needs of the audience.
How would that be?
Or getting creative based on what the audience has
Okay,
given you.
enough of that.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
all right. I'll stop.
Let them
I'll stop.
comment. Let them comment what they think about that one. But I think those ones are good ideas. And tell us what you think about it. Keep liking, subscribing, and sharing. And don't forget to hit the notification button. And also, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We've been seeing a lot of, followers on Facebook, our channel, WhatsApp channel. But we want you to really subscribe to our YouTube channel. And please watch the full episodes.
Guys, this is me pleading with you. Please subscribe on our channel. Like and share. Sharing is caring.
If you care about us.
If you care about us, please share.
Yeah.
But that's a wrap from us this week. From Afro Science Podcast, the show. Your favorite show.
And thank you so much for tuning in our episode for this week. Keep watching, keep viewing. Big shout out to everybody. And
Catch you on the next one.
peace.
We out.